Oh no. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome you guys to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. What is today? Oh, it's Thursday. Okay. I thought it was like Wednesday or something. Alright, cool. But yeah. Hello you guys. Hello. It's been a while. It has been a while. What was that, James? Oh, are you talking about...
I have the stupid.
If that's what you're talking about, or the air horn? Yeah, I got a soundboard. But no, that a thing around here is that I have, it's a joke, inside meme, stuff like that, where I have 1 IQ. I'm not bright all the time, so I've got a couple.
You moron!
Jesus Christ, the kid's an idiot.
So it's fun. It's fun to poke fun at it, because I do a lot of stupid stuff sometimes. So it's fun to have, like, the whole 1 IQ femboy brain. Alright, let's see. Gosh, dude. Okay, I was trying to set things up, so that's why I started a little bit later. Just a few minutes anyways. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm gonna start be doing a new type of Nuzlocke here today for you guys. Forgive me, but given I'm new here, I have to ask because I don't want to assume pronouns. Oh, dude, okay. If you really do want pronouns, just they, them, that's fine. But also another thing too, I'm not the type of person who's really like held up on pronouns or stuff. I know like a lot of new people that join in, they hear my voice and it's not like, how do I put it? It's not completely feminine and it's not completely masculine. It's like somewhere in between. So I know like a lot of people get confused, but it's fine. I'm not the type of person that gets held up on the pronoun thing. So yeah, you can pretty much call me whatever. It's not gonna bother me none. But yeah, no, seriously, welcome James. Thank you. But yeah, today you guys, we're gonna be gaming. Alright, so yeah, let me get the game set up here, and then I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what's going to be going down today. Because I'm doing a new type of spin on Nuzlocke. At least the way that I've been playing them so far. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, you're fine. But yeah, here, let me start up the game. Gotta make sure my controller's working too. Here, let me pause that. Alright, so while that's starting up and everything, I'm gonna be explaining to you guys what type of Nuzlocke I'm gonna be doing today. Because if you haven't seen the title, or the thumbnail, or whatever, if you're just joining now, welcome. This is going to be... Shoot, maybe that's a bit too loud. Here, let me do the thingy with the sound. I turned it up a bit when I was playing on myself. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a Nuzlocke within SoulSilver, but it is called Dice of Fates. Let me actually get to the title screen. Alright. Boot it up. It should be working. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got myself to the starter to be able to pick my starters here, but here. Let me explain the rule sets. And I did not put it in the description because, once again...
I have the stupid.
I will be sure to put the rules that I have, but it's a normal Nuzlocke with some additions. And I'll have that in the description after the stream and in the future streams when I continue this. But This is called Dice of Fates, and basically what's happening is that I'm playing a normal Nuzlocke, but I'm going to be doing periodically dice rolls to determine certain things that are going to happen in said Nuzlocke run. So, I do have... Here, let me put them up. So I have these 2 sheets here that are going to be displaying certain rules depending on what the dice that I have. And I even have a dice set up too. I'm assuming that's going to not be, like, covered up. Okay, good. Alright. So yeah, I have a dice as well that is going to be periodically changed out depending on what we need and such. So yeah, that's cool. But, so, let me go ahead and look at this real fast. So yeah, I have 2 different sheets because I'm having 2 different types of dice rolls that I'm going to be doing through this Nuzlocke. One is going to be like an overworld thing where it's going to include the wild encounters, Pokemon centers, and Pokemarts. And then I have a random roll, which I'm going to be doing, I think, every 30 minutes. But I could change this to be, like, sooner if it doesn't change too much. And I will also kind of go through these with you guys, too, because I think some of it might be a bit hard to read. So luckily, I do have a notepad that I can kind of briefly go through it, if you guys want to. But that is going to be the sort of twist to this Nuzlocke that I'm going to be playing here. So the rules sheet, the one on the left, is going to be kind of not so much as the random rolls, because the random rolls, though, are going to be doing... Shoot, I went... Okay, cool. I forgot I had to push the button, not the actual dice. Alright, so let's say I rolled a 2 on the random roll, and what's going to happen, looking on the sheet here, which let me blow it up a bit. So for that, I can choose any route or area and get 1 new Pokemon without having to do the wild encounter roll. So that completely I can't talk. That completely gets rid of the whole wild encounter roll that I would have to do. But that's only every 30 minutes or so. But again, I could also change it to do, like, sooner if it's not affecting the run as much. But some of these are kind of, like, drastic and changing. But yeah, we can go through those a bit more when it comes. But I think more that I'll be using is probably this rule sheet here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll bring those up to when the time comes. But here, let me get a thing started. Do it every 5 minutes? Here, let's do... Because I could do less, but I don't know. Every 5 minutes would be crazy. That'd be chaotic. Here, let's start off with every 20 minutes, and I'll change it in the rule sheet after. So every 20 minutes, I'll do the random 20 dice roll to see a new type of thing. But yeah, that can go away. Alright, cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the twist on this one. It's going to be doing a dice roll depending on what it is. So, beyond that though, it's pretty much a normal Nuzlocke. It's not a hardcore, so I don't have level caps per se. I'm still going to go with the whole not using items during battle. However, the other twist that I just remembered... You guys can tell that I'm completely 100% prepared on this. Professional streamer Lynn.
Bruh.
This particular copy is going to be randomized. So, I have the potential of getting any type of starter here. As you can see, Chimchar. We have Seal. And a Mankey. So, not only are the wild encounters randomized, but my rival, trainers, and I believe even the gym leaders are all going to be randomized as well. So that just adds on to the whole chaoticness of this. So, not knowing exactly what we're going to be encountering here, I think, honestly, I might go with Chimchar. Not only is that a 3-stage evolution, but Dugong, not really sure. Mankey, evolving into just a fighting type, Primeape, probably might not help me too much. But I don't know if the abilities or anything is also random, to be honest. I did this like three days ago. All monkey. Wait, do you guys actually want Mankey instead? Because I forgot. I literally made this like 4 days ago, or I think maybe it was 3 days ago. And it was like late at night before I had to like wake up early in the morning to go to work. But yeah, I don't remember what all I randomized. It could be abilities. That is another thing. That's something going to be a surprise to me as well. All monkey. I'm gonna name him Man. No, that's stupid, Lynn. Alright, we're gonna try Mankey, but I can come back here later. Would you like to give Mankey a nickname? Sure. What should we name him? Dude, I forgot. I should have made a save state, maybe. Winton. Winton? What is that from, Odin? But no, I do have a timer up, by the way, so it keeps track of the time in which, Winston without the S. Whoa, Winston. Oh! Oh, so like from Overwatch? Bro, I haven't played Overwatch in years. I think around the time like Overwatch 2 came out. I was not a fan. Alright. It's for the plush. Oh, nice! Okay, I understand now. I completely understand. But yeah, typical Nuzlocke rules, so technically things are not counted until I get Pokeballs, or I have the ability to get Pokeballs. So let's see. I could probably do the speed up, because it's not going to allow me to do a whole lot right now. So let me just speed up here, talk to Mom, and then we can try and go to, what is it, Mr. Pokemon? Can't remember. I do remember how to use it. I'm gonna get the boots from the old man in the next town over. I forget what town that's called. I think until then, I probably will have the speed up on. But yeah, we aren't going to be getting our wild encounters here. Oh my god, a Drifloon. Nice. Oh, that's right, I should check. Dude, what is with the ghost Pokemon? Yeah, I forgot. We should probably check and see if I actually randomize the abilities too. Solid Rock. That does not sound something that Mankey normally has. But that's amazing! That reduces the damage of super effective attacks, meaning... Oh god, what is he weak to? Psychic? What else? What else is fighting type weak to? Besides Psychic. Is that it, though? I forget, man. I mean, heck, Psychic is still pretty strong. Okay, so yeah, abilities are also randomized as well, which is interesting. Alright, so let's hurry up over to the next area, get the running boots from the old man. Then we can talk to Pokemon. Mr. Pokemon. There we go. I'm also gonna check to see if maybe... Here. Boop. I don't want to make the same mistake that I did with my Renegade Platinum. Okay, can I actually buy Pokeballs? No. Alright, so I can't actually buy Pokeballs just yet. Which means my Nuzlocke is not official just yet. Not until we do get Pokeballs. Which means we're gonna have to fight our rival first. We have a Diglett. So at least we can actually see some encounters here before, which is gonna be kind of nice. Cool. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's see what else could we get. It's not normally here. Thought they were supposed to be random. Fish out of water. And we have another Blastoise, dude. That would actually be pretty cool to get. Wow. Okay, cool. I didn't think I actually allowed legendaries on this, but that's cool. Hard as shit, though, to actually catch it. You always wanted to do a Nuzlocke, but you don't know nothing about Pokemon. Bro, okay, wait, Odin, Ashley, you can do a Nuzlocke with almost anything at this point. I've seen people do Nuzlockes with all kinds of games. What is it? My one friend, Carbonated Gaming here on YouTube, he's been doing Plants vs. Zombies Nuzlocks. Kind of challenging, not gonna lie. I want to do it too. You meant for Pokemon? True. I will say though, the cool thing about Nuzlocks is the fact that it's literally, like, you don't have to go by a certain standard of rule sets, by the way. You could literally make your own entirely new type of Nuzlocke. Whatever the rule set is, the fact of, what is it? It's like 2 basic rules. Catching a Pokemon in a route, only one Pokemon, and then if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. Like, those are the 2 standard rules that everyone follows. And then, of course, like, depending on your actual rule set, could be like other people's, but it's pretty much, it's whatever rule sets you want to apply. And the cool and beauty thing about the Nuzlocking is the fact that no one can tell you that it's wrong. Because whatever rule set you do is self-imposed rules that you follow. So pretty much if you follow your own rules, there should be no problem. Like, yeah, just ignore people, though, that come in and tell you that your Nuzlocke is wrong or something stupid like that. Because, yeah, it's all about fun. I mean, like, for instance, mine is pretty much a normal Nuzlocke, but I'm implementing the dice rules, or dice effect, which are just all rules that I applied myself. So technically, I do not have Pokeballs just yet. However, because I'm not sure if my rival is actually going to be a little bit higher than normal, I'm actually gonna increase Mankey's level here to probably 8. Just for now, right now. Actually, should I bump the sound a bit? I think it might be a little too soft now. Yeah, let me know if that's okay, if it needs to go up a bit more. That's still so weird that Sentret is here. I'm pretty sure Sentret's like a normal thing. But yeah, considering the fact that this is a randomizer, I can get any potential Pokemon from generations 1 through 4, I believe. So we're gonna go up against our rival here, and if I remember right, I may have potentially saved my rival's team. So the Pokemon that he gets is not only one of the starters, the other starters, by the way, depending on which one I got, of course, but he should keep Seal and Dugong, as well, I believe, the rest of his team throughout the entirety of the game, by the way. So it's not completely random, per se, but his Pokemon itself will be randomized. They even have their own unique abilities, too, which is funny. What's up, Boop? Alright, cool. We're just gonna get through this real quick. Because we need to go. We need to get this started. Also, put in chat what you want me to name our rival. No slurs, of course. But yeah, pretty much whatever you guys want to name him, let me know and I'll do it. Frickin' Zapdos! Are you... Dude, we saw Entei in the other route, and now we have Zapdos, dude. As our potential encounter. That's gonna suck if we get it. Because that thing's gonna be a bitch to try and catch. Alright, let's see. Winton... Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go in. Bum bum bum. Ass fart. Have any of you actually seen or watched Supernatural? The angel that's a part of their crew calls Michael the Archangel? Ass butt. There's a freaking Molotov in his face. Let's see. Gotta probably name him just ass butt, honestly, because I want the insult. I love the touchscreen, you guys. Ass butt? Fuck yeah. This is before they restricted what you could name them. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, cool. So he should give us Pokeballs, I believe. If not, it should be... What is his name? Ethan? When he goes to teach us how to catch Pokemon here. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as he gets Pokeballs, we are going to be doing the forced encounter roll. Alright, so yeah, just to make sure. Did he give us Pokeballs? He did. Alright, cool. We have 5 Pokeballs now. The Nuzlocke is officially starting, you guys. So, with that, I'm going to bring up the nice... Oops. Alright, so, for encounters, again, I'll bring up the rule sheet. Here we go. So, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the wild encounter, which means we are going to be rolling a 20-sided dice, and the potential is, let's see, 1 through 20. Just to kind of narrow things down a bit, this is what's going to happen. So, let me clear my throat for a sec. Oh, gonna be doing a lot of talking, by the way. So here we go. Let's do the first roll and see exactly what we're gonna be encountering here and what's gonna happen. Alright, so we got a 9. So what that means is we must switch out our leading Pokemon, which doesn't really do anything. Because we only have 1. So that was the first wild encounter roll, so we can just put that away and just do things like normal then. I should probably make that rule. You must switch out your leading Pokemon with your weakest by chance. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Drifloon, though. Oh, shoot, you guys. I don't have anything that I can hit this thing. I can't damage this at all. Hopefully I can catch it, though.
Bruh.
I have this stupid.
Hey, James, if you're still there, that's one of the things that happens. That's why I have the 1 IQ. I did that by accident. Well, there goes our first encounter, by the way. Well, we can get something up here, though. Maybe I'll, actually not just go straight down and go left instead. Alright, cool. We're gonna get another encounter, and hopefully this one is gonna be good. But first, we gotta roll. Alright, cool. We got a 7, which means... yeah, the same thing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We don't get any rules here. Alright, normal encounter. This time, I believe I will not run away. Electivire. Okay, that's gonna work. I don't think I can do damage to this, maybe? I don't know, maybe I could do Scratch. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Could I do Scratch, maybe? I don't know, I think Electivire might be a bit too strong. I believe it can tank a hit. Oh, hell yeah. Let's just hope to God that Winton can actually take a hit. Come on. Okay, come on, please. Stay in the ball, you motherfucker. Oh, shit. Okay, our last Pokeball. Stay in the ball. You motherfucker. Alright. That's the one problem when it comes to randomization. Because I don't think I actually made it so that, Pokemon are, like, within the level range. So yeah, we're gonna be going up against a lot of tough Pokemon here. Let's see. So this entire route now is gone. I have no encounter for the top route there. So I need to continue on, get some restock. Floatzel. Okay, cool. I just need to get to the Pokemon Center, please. Okay, after I get out of this battle is going to be our first random roll. Alright, cool. Let me bring that up again. Okay, so the random roll sheet, you guys. This is something that can happen on anything. What's it gonna be? 11! Unlucky. Chat chooses a random Pokemon. Okay, no wait, this one is... Chat chooses a random Pokemon that is not dead. Oh, okay, so what I mean... God, like I said, I made this when I was, like, late at night. So you guys have to choose a random Pokemon from my party or box, and it is now considered dead. So, Here's the thing. I only have one Pokemon. So, as long as no one chooses something, we can continue this run. But if you guys say Winton, anyone at all, then that means the... my first attempt is gone. Which basically means, yeah, it is done. I swear to God. Here. If I could do this, I should make it so that... I should make it so that if you only have one Pokemon, that rule doesn't apply. I actually want to see a full monkey team, by the way. Dude, that would be great. So I think I'm gonna make an amendment to that rule to where you need at least one other Pokemon and not be like a run killer per se, especially here in the beginning. So I think for now, we are going to just completely bypass that one until I get another Pokemon. So with that though, we are going to do a random roll. Oh wait, no. The other rule. Gosh, Lynn. Here we go. So the Pokemon Center also gets a roll, by the way. We are going to be rolling a 4 dice. And this is going to determine on what we get here in the Pokemon Center, because nothing here is free. So we have the potential of not being able to heal. We deposit half our team. We can either heal or use the PC, not both. Or 4, where we can both heal and use the PC. So let's go ahead and roll and see what I get. Again, number 2 is not going to apply to us because we only have one Pokemon. So let's go ahead and roll. Of course, my luck. So that's not going to apply to us just yet. Like I said, until we get another Pokemon. So that is unfortunate though, because we can't heal. What is it, Winton? Yeah, Winton's still paralyzed. Poor buddy. You have a feeling it's gonna be 1? Dude, I kinda wish it was 1. So, I actually do need to do the other roll here, so that way we can actually get something from the Pokemart, hopefully. But for this one, we need to do a 6-sided dice. Open that sheet, Lynn. Alright, here we go. 6. Alright, cool. We have full freedom to do whatever we want. He can't move his legs. Alright, cool. We have the full freedom to do whatever we want in the Pokemart. So I can buy, I can sell, whatever I please. I'm gonna see how many Pokeballs can we get. 17. Although, I could probably get 1 Paralyze Heal, because we really need that. Alright, cool. And then we're gonna get at least 10, because that should give us another Premier Ball, I believe. Yeah, alright, let me set up the next randomizer. Cool, that's going. Do I have enough money to get maybe a potion or 2? I have 4. Maybe I get 2. Alright, cool. That should be fine. I don't know what this person does. What do you do? Oh, gotcha. Actually, I could probably use the heal balls. Get 2 of those. That might actually be useful, especially if I can't use the Pokemon Center. You gotta be smart. Alright, so when we do get the Super Rod or Old Rod or something, we can actually come back here and do this. We can do a wild encounter for this. Alright, cool. here we go. Before we start, I'm going to do another roll to see what our wild encounter is going to be here. That is a 20-sided dice. All right, cool. All right, before we do, let's see what we get. 19. What does that do? Oh, I get to choose my encounter. All right, so there we go. So here's the cool thing. It could be either a negative roll or a positive roll, and that's completely random within the list. And I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna periodically change out the rules each stream, so then that way it's completely different each time. So it's not always the same thing. And then also I'm probably gonna switch some of them around, just so that it's completely random. So, for this one though, we are gonna be able to choose whatever starter I want. Alright, so I'm gonna be real with you. As cool as Entei might be, I am not getting him, and there is no way in hell I'm gonna be able to catch him. So, what I'm thinking, if we can, because I don't quite remember everything, it's Remoraid, Blastoise, and Sentret. I think I want... Whoa! Download. Wait, download? What does that do? Because that raised his attack. What does that do? Oh, whoa, that's weird. So download raises either the bear's attack or special attack by 1 stage when switching into battle, based on the opponent's defenses. Oh, that's unique. Your wife took the kids. No! Download your search history. Alright, let's see. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and catch myself a Blastoise. We've got frickin' Dunsparce here. Oh, dude, that's a unique one. Oh, you know what? Alright, so depending on how this goes, you guys, this run, I could potentially go into Radical Red once I've kind of shaken some more rust off of myself for these Nuzlockes and try and attempt a Radical Red. Because the unique thing about Radical Red is the fact that there are so many different Pokemon, as well as some unique fan-made Pokemon as well. Alright, cool. I think... Where's the Blastoise? Where is the Blastoise? Because that's what I want. There we go. Look at the chunky boy. Alright, cool. Let's see. I am paralyzed, unfortunately, but I could probably do some damage. Hopefully not kill him. Of course, if Winton can actually do something. Here, let me throw a Pokeball. I want to just see if I can catch it. Probably, yeah. Oh, dude, definitely. Alright, now we need to try and catch it, because he's probably going to hurt us. Come on. Come on. No. Please. Yes! Alright, cool. We got a Blastoise. What are we naming this chunky boy? I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't think we're gonna be able to catch him. Oh, wait. Okay, I like Squirter. I do. But would Blastoise be considered Turtle Pope? Because he is like a turtle, right? Or is he more... Wait, is Is he more so a frog? I forget. I actually forget. I don't know. Is he more of a turtle or is he more of a frog? Turtle. Turtle. Quentin 2. Turtle Bishop. Let's see. Let's go with... Let's go... Yeah, you know what? I like Squirter. Squirter's fine. Oh, shit. I don't know how to spell you guys. There we go.
Bruh.
Alright, cool. Let's see. So, yeah, especially for you guys that are joining in here, because we're almost about an hour in. This is called Dice of Fates in a randomized HeartGold SoulSilver copy. So, all the Pokemon are random, abilities are random. Yeah. And I also do these cool, interesting... Here, if I can move them. If I can move them, Lynn. And I also have these unique rule sets for dice that I'm going to be doing periodically depending on what we actually do here. So I have a cool little dice coup that I'm going to be rolling. Very nice. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for encounters, Pokemon Center, Pokemart, as well as a random roller, which I actually have it set to 20 minutes instead of 30. So I'll need to change that. In the next stream that I do of this, I'm going to have the rules in place in the description. I forgot to do that. So that's me being stupid as usual. Anyways, let's see what Squirter's ability is. Adaptability. That's freaking awesome. That's actually fucking good. Wait, what's your hasty? Which means you have increased speed, lower defense, I believe. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's broken. Maybe. I just know Mankey's ability is Solid Rock, so Psychic moves for one is not going to hurt. But I don't remember what else he has. Also, he has Lonely, so I believe that's increased attack, lower defense. Dude, these guys are kind of broken. Alright, cool. So let's continue on. And see exactly what I can do here, because I can bypass the trainer there. Which Gen 4 game would you recommend for someone who played every Gen 1, 2, 3 games, but nothing else? So let's see, Generation 4. That's Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and the remakes here of HeartGold and SoulSilver. Honestly, probably Platinum. Not only is Platinum the superior version... Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. The remakes of Diamond and Pearl as well. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Yeah, I don't necessarily recommend them unless you want the more modern take of Diamond and Pearl. You know, as much as you might hate Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, technically speaking, they are slightly better than the originals, but with nothing really of Platinum. Platinum overall is just a better version overall. But if you like the Generation 2 games, HeartGold and SoulSilver are quite honestly fantastic. They are amazing remakes, by the way. Alright, cool. Let's see. What do you mean wrong? What am I wrong about? Here, I'm gonna do another roll for the Pokemon Center here. So that way, we need to do a 4 dice, I believe, right? Yeah, 4 dice. Alright, cool. Let's roll and see what I can get. Okay, we can't heal, so that was completely useless to come back here. Fantastic. Alright, cool. We just need to continue on. I can't anymore. I'm not gonna get nothing. Alright, we just need to tough it out and just continue on. Winton, destroy this little mole. I mean, honestly, Lonely, if you have the ability to emulate, I highly, highly recommend going onto the forums and seeing what they have available for ROM hacks, because there are some fantastic fan-made games out there. I've got a few of them and eventually do want to jump into them. Some of them I haven't been able to play a whole lot of, so I can't necessarily recommend one over the other. But, dude, I don't... Oh, Smoochum. Smoochum? Really? Well, I'm glad that I didn't have that as an encounter. Oh yeah, which one? Which one, though? Emerald Hack? Is it Kaizo or Run and Bun that you're thinking of? Two of which are extremely, extremely difficult. But there's a few of them that are really cute. Oh, there's a new one that's coming out here soon called Gamma Emerald, I believe. And it's like a 3D version of Pokemon Emerald, which is fantastic. I'm following the creator on that. I believe I even have their Discord, too. You know what? I am so dumb. I forgot that I actually got a Paralyze heal, and I never used it on Winton. I don't want to trash it. No, please. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and level up Squirter a little bit, so that way we can get through this a little bit faster. Cool. Alright, cool. We can just skip that trainer there, but we can go straight into this other. You remember being taken down, but not the name. It was a big project, though. Oh, maybe like years ago is what you're thinking of? There was this one called... Oh, what was it? Uranium? Oh, I don't want to learn that move. Because I think that might be the only one that's actually been officially removed by Nintendo or the Pokemon Company. And yeah, that was like... Oh god, like what? Maybe 5? Oh, oh dude, I remembered. It's Flying. Flying type is the other one. But yeah, that one... I believe was removed like 5 or 6 years ago. Or maybe older. Maybe older at this point. I don't remember. I just remember that, yeah, Uranium was one that was actually taken down. And yeah, no one was allowed to play it. Alright, let's go. Fucking Entei. Alright, I think I can bypass you. Because I don't know if you're actually a trainer or not. I don't remember. We have just a few... Aaron! Arbok. Wait, is this a new area? I forget. Oh, technically I think this was a new area. Yeah, those didn't count. Never mind. It's a Garchomp. Okay, wait. Okay. I didn't think that changed. So here, I'm gonna do the whole roll thing. There we go. Let's do it. 18. Hey, I gotta choose my encounter anyways. Alright, let's see. Should I do the Garchomp? Because, yeah, Squirtle can actually, like, tank some of these hits. You gotta. Dude, Garchomp, amazing. I think still one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Fuck yeah. Alright, what are we gonna name him? Oh, her. What are we gonna name her? Do. Still feel like it's a little too quiet. Girl Chomp? I'll capitalize the other one. Girl Chomp. There we go. Alright, actually, let's see what the ability is, because that's more the unique thing. Bold, I believe that increases your defense. Yeah, defense and then lowers attack, unfortunately. You have Effect Spore. That's actually funny. What does that do? Okay, so when you get hit by a physical move, I believe, Effect Score has the potential of poisoning, paralyzing, or putting the opponent to sleep, I think. Chompina. Alright, just to make sure, because I don't know, let me check. Because I don't actually know now. 31. Okay, good. That is a new encounter. 31. Alright, cool. We can also go into the cave here as a potential for, what is it, Dark Cave? Yeah, we could do that too, but I think what I want to do is actually try and get to the Pokemon Center here and actually potentially get a heal. I need a heal desperately. Ooh, Tyrogue. Alright, cool. Honestly, this could have gone so much better, but I screwed up the first 2 encounters. You get freaking Heat Ran here. Damn. Also, I took a shower right before I booted up the stream too, so like I'm using these earbuds instead, and like I can't hear through one of them. So like all the Pokemon cries and things, I can't really hear. They're so muffled. Wait a minute, he doesn't fight us here, right? He just gives us an item? Yeah, the verse recorder. That's fine. Let's see. The next random roll here is gonna be about 20 seconds. So I think I might actually wait just a bit. Because here's the Pokemon Center. We're gonna have to go through the Pokemon Tower, I believe. Because I don't think we can actually do the gym just yet. Yeah. Alright, cool. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the alarm when it goes off or not. I should probably have something on stream eventually. But yeah, we're gonna do another random roll. Here we go. So, rolling a 20D dice, we have the potential of something really good happening, or something really bad. Let's go. 14. Oh, okay. I can buy any 10 items without rolling the Pokemon Mart. Nice. Oops. Alright, cool. So I have that potential here in town. So I can completely bypass the Pokemon Mart rolling. But I am gonna do a roll for the Pokemon Center here, which I believe is a 4-sided dice. There we go. Let's see. I'm really hoping for a 4. Okay, cool. Why am I doing this? Bro, I'm never gonna be able to heal. I keep getting like 1 or 2. So I can't do anything there. That's great. Sucky, sucky. Alright, cool. Winton is... healing's overrated. I know, right? Eventually, at some point, I want to do the whole challenge of not using a Pokemon Center at all. And just basically living off whatever you can find or whatever you can get in the Pokemon Mart. But at some point, I want to even try and do without healing or buying items. Because I think that's going to be even more challenging. Like, vastly more challenging. Okay, maybe it's the earbuds. Or maybe it is my earbuds. I can't hear shit. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't hear shit. Here. You heard everything fine? Weird. Why am I not hearing sound anymore? Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, now it's completely gone. Crap. We riot without sound. You guys can still hear me though, right? Okay, so yeah, that's plain. Okay, so I think what happened was after I took the headset out, the game must have, like, the audio for it must have crashed. So here, let me just go ahead and save. And just let me reopen the game. That's weird. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yeah, let me just reset the game. There we go. Yeah, just to confirm, type 1 in chat if you guys can hear it. I'm gonna turn it down though. There we go. Yeah, type 1 in chat if you can hear it. Not the burp though, not the burp. Alright, perfect. Alright, maybe I won't use these headsets anymore. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, cool. Cool, my dudes. Alright, so let me see. I have only 3 Pokemon to my name. We have the potential of getting a Pokemon up in the Sprout Tower. So let's go ahead and level up Girl Chomp a little bit. Alright, cool. Nice. And let me reset the randomized rolling again. Yeah. Alright, cool. This is gonna suck though, because I actually don't know what Pokemon the gym leaders are gonna have, because I should have it set up to be completely random, by the way. Utterly random. Which means even Sprout Tower is gonna be random too. Alright, cool. So, alright, so I do have it so I can actually get anything that I want here in the Pokemon Mart. The only problem is, of course, I don't have any money. So what I need to do is actually go off and do some trainers. Get some money. So let's switch into Girl Chomp here. And we're gonna tackle some of the Sprout Tower. Dude, I've never actually seen Overworld sprite of Garchomp. That's pretty. I love Garchomp. Do some trainers. Fight some trainers.
Bruh.
Fight. I need money. For money as well, dude. No. Alright, so let's see if they're random too. I believe I set it up that way. Oh, yes, it is. It is completely random. Good. Girl Chomp does not have any ground moves, unfortunately. The one the one thing that you have to remember when doing a randomizer, and you include legendaries, as cool as having a legendary might be early in the game, it being like between level 5 and maybe 20, you gotta remember their moveset is complete and utter ass. Like literally, their movesets are so bad. I think maybe like just a couple have like maybe a decent attacking move and such, but for the most part, their movesets are garbage. So like, it's cool to have a legendary early in the game, sure, for the stats, but moves, unless you can teach it something, oh, it's not gonna learn anything good for a while. Alright, so I do have the potential of getting an encounter here, so we need to do a roll for that. I believe a 20-sided dice. Cool. Let's go. 20. I get 2 encounters here. Alright, that's good. Do I have balls, though? I believe I do. Yeah, I don't have much, though. So I do have the potential of getting a couple. So how much money do I have now? 3. So that's, like, barely enough for a ball or 2. Ooh, does it really? Twister. Alright, so this one, I don't choose the 2 encounters, by the way. It's whichever 2 Pokemon that aren't duplicates that appears. Does Lynn have balls? That's the true question. True. Alright, cool. Piloswine. Are you actually ground type? Or is it when you evolve into Piloswine? Oh wait, no, Mamoswine. God, I'm stupid. I've never understood that move. Because if I remember right, I think mostly ground-type Pokemon can learn Water Spout, right? Or what move did he just use? It's whatever move it was that, like... Yeah, Mud Sport. Okay, Mud Sport. Like, it already... Like, you're already ground-type, dude. What's the point of the move? I know in, like, competitive, maybe, there's some viability. Potential, anyways. But I've never understood it through a normal playthrough. When most Pokemon that have it already have the ground typing, which means they're completely immune to electric. I've just never understood that. Okay, maybe I need a move. Maybe I need to switch into Squirter. My big bulky boy. Yeah, because I was stupid there. I should not have had Garchomp on out like that.
I have the stupid.
Alright, I have 2 heal balls, and I am frozen. Come on, Pylo Swine. You motherfucker. It appears to be caught. Just go in the ball. Yeah, water sport is what I was thinking of that it was doing. But yeah, it's the same thing. It weakens fire moves. But it's like, okay, dude, you're already water type most likely. So like, what's the point in a regular playthrough? I don't get it. Unfortunately, I can't do anything here. I can't capture this guy. I'm frozen. Yeah, we're gonna have to skip the first encounter, unfortunately. We're gonna have to come back for the next one and see what I can actually get. I can understand a water or flying type using Mud Sport since they're weak to electric, but a ground type using it is absurd. And that's why I'm thinking that they probably implemented it for competitive, maybe. Because, like, that's the only thing I can think of. VGC and Pokemon being doubles, of course. Send out one Pokemon that you can use, either Water Sport or Mud Sport. So then that way your opposing partner, or whatever your team is, your team comp, can utilize it more. You know, try and nullify one of your weaknesses, potentially. But through a normal playthrough, it just seems redundant. Like, I don't understand. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do a roll for Hiss because I need to. I seriously need to do a roll here. And I hope to God it's right. 3. So I could either heal or use the PC. Thank frickin' Arceus, man. Finally. Mud Sport. When trying to capture Zapdos on your DS is the only thing I can remember using it intentionally. Yeah. And see, that actually has a purpose, yeah. But like, yeah, just like a normal use, though. It's weird. It's always been weird to me. Because usually when a gym leader uses it, it's like, dude, you're already immune, or the move itself is not super effective towards you. You already like resist it. So I've never understood the whole point of it. Outside of like using it specifically for situations like that. Or I guess even in like competitive. Alright, cool. So, I still have one potential encounter I can get in Sprout Tower. I can also go back to the dark cave over there. And I believe I have the potential of going down this way. And then going that way to the, what is it, Union Cave? Something like that. So like, we have potential encounters. The problem though, of course, is that I don't have enough money right now to actually get Pokeballs. And I'm still saving the whole ability to purchase whatever I want, up to 10 items, I believe, at the Pokemon Mart. So, because what do I have? I have no Pokeballs, no balls to my name. I don't know. I think what I might have to do, if I can, is go down. Because I can't do the gym just yet, right? I have to go through the Sprout Tower. Yep. So what I think I'm gonna do... Ooh, Garchomp, hello! So what I think I'm gonna do, if I can, is try and go this way. See if there's any potential trainers I can fight. If not, probably go back east to Route 31. Because I think maybe Mareep is down over that way, blocking the path. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck at the moment. Yeah, because I don't think I can actually do anything over here. And instead of unknown as the potential Pokemon, there's gonna be something random. So maybe... Yeah, maybe I am stuck at the moment. Maybe I have to go back. Okay, not a Mareep. It's just this dude. He's blocking your path until you get the badge. Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to go back to 31 real fast. Get some money. Because there were a few trainers here that I missed out on. Lilip. I could have gotten myself a Lilip. 45 to 31 is wild. Dude. Yeah, and freaking Heatran too. So like this one. Interesting Pokemon, which I think actually Heatran is like one of the weaker legendaries. But still, I'm pretty sure the moveset that it has is probably really, really bad. Dun, 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 dun. Sunkern. Oh. If only I knew coding, you guys. If I knew coding, I would have made Sunkern insanely powerful. A legendary and a normal location, you can find a regular wild Pokemon. So I think that was another one that I changed to be random. But it's a random legendary, and the stationary Pokemon that are just regular Pokemon is going to be a random regular Pokemon as well. That's a legendary? It looks like a lava evolution of Aron. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. And it shares the whole... It shares a similar legend of Entei being like able to control volcanoes and stuff. Or maybe Heatran's a bit more of like the tectonic plates. I don't know. All I know is like Entei, legend says every time it barks, a volcano erupts. Gen 4 had quite a lot of legendaries. Yeah, dude. For the time, it had an insane amount of legendaries. Alright, cool. I think I do not want to register you. No phone number for you. No, I'm not sharing my digits with you, man. That's another Pokeball. That's awesome. This guy doesn't give me anything, and I think that might be it for trainers. You make it sound like it's 30 or something. 30 what? Wait, 30 what? What do you mean? Legendary and Pokemon in Gen 4. I think for the time, though, it was a lot. Because how many legendaries are there in Generation 4? You got Palkia, Dialga, Giratina, Arceus, Phione, Manaphy, Heatran, Darkrai, Cresselia. Am I missing any? Am I potentially missing any? I forget how many that is now. I think I was counting on my fingers and I forgot. Let's see. Dialga, Palkia, Arceus, Giratina, Phione, Manaphy, Heatran. Oh yeah, Regigigas, Darkrai, Cresselia. Is that 10? Am I missing a couple now? Shaman. Shaman. I forgot about Shaman. That's 11. Oh, wait. No. Well, technically, yes, it's a legendary, but it's also a mythical. I forgot. A few of them are mythical Pokemon, which are basically, they're the same as legendaries. Oh, yeah, dude. Like, seriously. Generation 4 introduced so many legendaries in comparison to the previous 3 for the time. Because, like, originally, Generation 1 only had Mewtwo and Mew and the bird trios, making it 5. 5 in total. Generation 2, I believe, only introduced the 2 legendary birds, Lugia and Ho-Ho, and then Celebi. I think that's all it introduced. Generation 3 introduced Deoxys, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, and there's someone else, I believe. Am I missing one? Am I missing something from Generation 3? Another legendary, maybe mythical? Oh, the lakes! The lakes! I forgot about the lakes! Yeah, the lake fairies. Yuxi, Azelf, and then Mesprit. Dude, that's even more! That's like close to 15. Yeah, man. Generation 4, like, tripled or maybe doubled the amount of current legendaries in the game. That's wild. Gen 2, oh yeah, I forgot about the legendary dogs, or beasts. I forgot, people don't always refer to them as dogs. They're technically speaking, the legendary beasts are cats. Like, a lion, panther, and then something else, I forget. I don't know much about cats, bruh. But yeah, the legendary beasts, I forgot about them. Yeah, that's who I was forgetting about. And then what about Generation 3? Does 3 have any, like, trio? Lion, tiger, and jaguar. Probably. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the frickin' Regis, man. Regis and then Latios and Latios. Dude, I am so big brain right now.
Bruh. Jesus Christ, the kid's an idiot.
No, I didn't want to start up Minecraft, bruh. I have the thing down on the taskbar, right next to it, where I put the dice. Alright, let's see. I need to do a roll because I want to get myself healed. Hopefully. So I'm gonna do a roll. 2. What is that? What is that again? I have to deposit someone in my team, bro. Okay. Oh shoot, that's right. You need to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. All of that. I had to deposit. That's stupid. Darn it. Don't worry, I will eventually get to the first gym here. Who should I get rid of? Because I feel Mankey at the moment is the best bet. Because I want the powerhouses of Girl Chomp and Squirter. Yeah, I'm not a cat person either, Retro. But no. Gotta remember, Regis, it's a homage to the most important person in Nintendo's history. Shit. Reggie Fils-Aimé? Is that who you're talking about? My body is ready. Bro, I miss Reggie. Yeah, if I'm gonna be real, when the Switch 2 was first shown off, and then the pricing for everything, I believe Reggie actually commented disappointment. I think, if I remember right. And how Nintendo itself has been... Yeah, Reggie understood Nintendo more than Doug Bowser does. Fuck yeah. Because the thing is, the former president of Nintendo, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't remember it and I don't want to butcher it. But unfortunately, after his passing, the the people that took over, unfortunately, were not necessarily gamers. And that's the timer again, so I'll do the roll. But yeah, unfortunately, they're not gamers, not real gamers per se. They are more businessmen. And that's kind of how Doug Bowser is as well. They're more of a businessman than gamers. They don't fully understand, or they don't care to understand gamers. You know, the primary consumers. And then yeah, when Reggie stepped down as well. Because that's the thing too. Reggie, for those of you that don't know, Reggie is the one who actually convinced the Japanese people of Nintendo to make what is it, Wii Sports? Wii Sports packaged with the Wii. Because they didn't understand fully at the time that packaging it with the Wii was good. It was a good promotion thing to do. Now, look at it. Switch 2 has that stupid, that tour game that basically just tells you how the game is and everything. Or how the Switch 2 functions. It is God, I don't want to get like furious and shit on stream, but dude, that in of itself is so dumb that they're charging you $10 to do it, to get that, just to basically show you how the freaking system works. And there's maybe some mini games that kind of explains things a little bit more. Bro, Astrobot, I believe, was that not free? People didn't have to pay for that, right? It came with the PlayStation 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But that came with the PlayStation 5. And that was an amazing game. Why? Why the fuck is Nintendo charging you $10 for this? This stupid tour game. That's so dumb. I don't understand. Yeah, Astrobot came free, man. Like, what the fuck? And the more like weird thing about that is Astrobot is so much more of a Nintendo-like game than what Nintendo is offering right now with this stupid tour thing. The tour looks like a fucking businessman sat down and said, let's explain to them how the game, you know, how the Nintendo Switch 2 works. And all this technical garbage. While PlayStation over here makes frickin' a 3D platformer fun and interesting to explain shit. Explain even the history of fucking PlayStation, dude. And Nintendo's over here straight up just being nothing but a business. God, dude. And they're charging you $10 for this too, by the way. $10, man. Shoot. I got on that whole little rant thing and I forgot I have to do a roll. Cool. Let's do the roll quick and then I'll move on. Alright. Random roll. Here we go. 19. What is that one? Oh, if you have a legendary Pokemon, it is now dead and must be deposited. Cool. No legendary. I'm not even counting pseudos for that. Nice. Not to mention that Sony has this catalog of retro games that's similar to Virtual Console, which Nintendo killed off in their future consoles. Yeah, Nintendo forced it behind a paywall for their Nintendo Switch Online. And then what's even worse is the what is it? Their Nintendo Switch Online Premium version. I forget what it's called. They hid specific versions of retro games. I think it's the... Is it the N64? I know it's the GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and then something else. I don't remember. But they've put that behind the more expensive premium version, whereas normal, the cheaper version, you get a few. It's like the NES, Game Boy, if there's the Game Boy, I don't think Game Boy Color is there though. And then I think it's like, is the Sega Genesis, is that part of the more expensive one? It's not great, dude. It's really not. Oh, my voice cracked on that one. Holy shit. Yeah, not really a fan, to be honest. Alright, I only have one Pokeball. What's my money at now? I did not get shit. I gotta get something. A Pokeball or two, and then I can go through the tower. Alright, so this is gonna be part of my 10 items that I'm gonna get. I haven't really been up to date with the whole Nintendo Switch Online thing, except for the GameCube games coming to Switch 2. Oh, that's right, I forgot. They're gonna be putting, like... Is it more so an exclusive? Because that's even worse if it's exclusive. How many of these can I get? Only one. Bruh. No. I really hope that my next encounter is okay. Like, I can actually catch it. Here we go. Do-do-do-do-bum-bum. Sprout Tower, baby. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get my next encounter here. If it is a Piloswine again, I am just gonna skip it and just go for another, because I'm doing the whole dupes clause thing as well, so I can avoid duplicates. Even with a randomizer, dude, I had to avoid duplicates. That's crazy. Bum 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 bum. Cute. I love Mareep, man. Too bad it's gonna die. Nice. Man, freaking tastic, bro. Do-do-do, bum bum. If I remember right, Dragon Rage is like a set damage. 40. Most weak Pokemon aren't going to be higher than 40 for the HP. I really wish you end up with an Aggron in the team. Bro, unfortunately, Route 31 had an Aaron. If I remember right. But I already got an encounter there. I think it was actually Garchomp here. And I completely forgot that that was the new route. I thought it was a continuation of 30. Alright, so we're gonna get another person here. I have enough for another Pokeball. I'm shocked though that I haven't actually gotten another encounter. At least not yet. Do 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 bum bum ba bum. I am at least, because I don't know how much longer I will be streaming here. I only planned on starting this with a few hours, or at least playing for a few hours. I at least want to get to the first gym. And I'll probably put like a badge number somewhere, so that way I can keep track. And yeah, I'll have the rule set in the description later, and then I'll have it set up for the next stream. And I might tweak some of the rules a little bit, because there were some that I kind of figured, oh, I should have tweaked them a little bit more. Because some of them don't make sense per se in the beginning here. Do do do, bum 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 bum. Can I get my other encounter? Or is it gonna only be Piloswine? I wonder. Here, I'm gonna try. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I think it might only be Piloswine. That's unfortunate. Let me try one more. Because I think what it does is it only replaces the current Pokemon. Never mind! We got ourselves a Gligar! Ooh, a flying ground type, I believe. Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna do one more tackle, and I think that might do it. Nice. Ooh, Gligar is gonna be amazing. Especially if I can evolve it into a Gliscor. Oh yeah, I do have this set up too, so that in possible evolutions like trade, item trade, and stuff will work. Shit. I only have one Pokeball left. I only have one Pokeball left. I only have one Pokeball left. Gliscor looks like a badass. Dude, I love Gliscor. I'm gonna have to switch out. I remember that one from the special spot in the Emerald Safari. Nice. Do. I forget. What generation did Gligar get introduced in? Was it 2? Or is it 3? I know Gliscor was introduced in Gen 4. It is Gen 2. Okay, I couldn't remember. Alright, hopefully he does not attack. Because here we go, Squirter. Can you do something? I don't think so. Outside of, like, withdraw. Because I only have one Pokeball left, unfortunately. I should have went off and got another one, man. Alright, this is my last Pokeball. Hopefully. Hopefully. Fuck! Well, no encounters. That's fantastic. Alright, let's just... Oh, that's right, I forgot. Poison. Well, that really sucks because... I don't really have much from Pokemon, man. Oh yeah, it was a route encounter in Gold as well. Oh, was it? Oh, is that, either in the cave, Dark Cave, or, what is it, the route underneath Blackthorn City? You know, that long stretch that goes all the way back to New Bark Town, I believe. Here we go. Oh, dude, Blastoise is so weird. Yeah, because I remember not catching it in Gold and catching the teddy bear one instead. Oh. Teddy-earsome, brah. Okay, looks like we're gonna be switching to Girl Chomp anyways. Who would have guessed a Voltorb? Bomb. I don't have anything that can like be super effective against it. Hopefully my tackles work. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, we have some really powerful Pokemon, though. This is gonna give me some money. Because that's almost 2 Pokeballs, by the way. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. That's 1. Never mind, I'm stupid. I don't think I'll be able to one-shot this. Oh, fuck yeah, that's bad. First attempt, 0 death run, baby. Well, I mean, you gotta think. I have the bulky Blastoise. I've got a powerhouse Garchomp. I don't think I'm gonna lose. At least not anyone here anytime soon. You know, unless the frickin'... You know, unless Faulkner, his dad, had a former legendary that he gave him. The only problem, though, is that I don't really do a whole lot of damage. There we go. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Perfect. Blastoise do be funny, though. Yep, our rival Assbutt is gone. He's such an ass. Okay, real talk though. I want badass rivals to return. Manetrek, dude? The electric doggo? With Intimidate? Wait, it keeps that? Wait, does it originally have Intimidate? That's weird. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, because I don't know what he's got, man. I don't know what potential he has. Umbreon! I could have had an Umbreon, man. I love Umbreon. Alright, we're gonna try and get through this and see if I can't do the gym leader. Bro, you have nothing but Electrikes. And a Mareep. Nice. I'm pretty sure I randomized the trainers, right? These guys normally don't have these Pokemon. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is actually use the escape rope that I just got, because I'm lazy. Not to mention I have Girl Chomp with me. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let me try and roll for the Pokemon Center. And hopefully I get a 1. Or not a 1, no, I want a 4. I want a 4. 3! Which means I can use either a heal or the PC. So I have to choose. I have to choose whether I heal my team and go against Faulkner, or I get Winton and have a 3 Pokemon fight. I think I might actually be decent by just healing and leaving Winton for now. I would hate for Faulkner to actually have a really good flying Pokemon, because that would be hilarious. Alright, but I am gonna try and go up against Faulkner here now. I think his Pokemon, his highest level should be level 9. So I'm not too high level here with Garchomp. So it should be decent. And hopefully, maybe I should fight some of these guys. Get me some more Pokeballs, maybe. It should be 7 and 9. Oh yeah, because he has like a Pidgey and Pidgeotto, right? Normally anyways. Nah, I'm gonna skip these guys. I'm already like high level. Now, the thing is though, I forget what I actually did with the setup. Whether their team is going to follow a theme or not. We'll see. I'm scared. I'm terrified. What's your other Pokemon? Skiploom. Bro! I lucked out, man. Do. Oh, it's 13. Oh, that's right. It updated. The remakes updated the leveling, I think. All right, cool. First one down, bro.
Bruh.
First gym. Here, do I actually have the whole badge thing set up? I do. I just need to take care of the level cap thing, though. Badges. We have one gym badge so far. Perfect. What's TM51? Is it Roost? It is. Alright, so now that we have that, I should have plenty of money. Yeah, almost 4,000. That's gonna be enough to get some Pokeballs. Get me set up. Because I bought only one Pokeball. And that's all I managed to buy. So I still have 9 items I can get. Where is that again? Because I think... I want to say the egg is also randomized. Is it you? No, it's not you. Is it the, who do I talk to for the egg again? I forget. No. Who do I talk again? Is it the Pokemon Center? Or the Pokemart? It's the Pokemart, right? I blew past the info. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so let me see if the egg itself here is randomized or not. We're gonna hatch this real quick. Oh, of course, the kimono. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so let's see. If it's random, we get a random Pokemon. If not, it's just gonna be a normal Togepi. Yeah, I definitely want to open it. So we're gonna do that real fast. Thank God for speed up. That's cool. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to actually get to the first gym here or not. Man, I should have made it so that eggs hatch faster, but I wasn't expecting to actually get the egg just yet or not. Hopefully it's not too long though. But I guess while we're sitting here waiting for the egg to hatch, you guys, what's yeah, okay, so for starters, have you guys are you guys actually getting the Switch 2? Did any of you actually get the Switch 2 pre-order, by the way? Because, like, for me, I stayed up that night that it was announced. Or, no, not announced. I stayed up when they went live. Because for me, that was 11 o'clock at night. What was that, the 26th? Yeah, so it was technically the 25th at 11 o'clock for me. I tried, and I did actually manage to get the Mario Kart World bundle. I'm not really a console person, to be honest. Oh, are you more of a PC? Because, like, I've always been, for like the last God, 6, 8 years at this point. Oh no, maybe even longer now. Probably close to 8 years. I'm a both mix of PC and Nintendo. I have not played my Xbox One in years. Because the only game that I was really playing on Xbox was Destiny. Oh, we have a random roll that we have to do now. Random roll for the universe. For the overworld. Alright, let's see what I get. 6. What does that do? Choose a random Pokemon. It can no longer evolve for the duration of the stream. Well, I only have one Pokemon right now, and that's Winton. So I can't evolve Winton for the rest of the stream, you guys. Alright, let's continue on getting ourselves this egg to hatch. Which, let's see, is it close? Oh god. You can't shackle him like this. But Odin, he's the only Pokemon. I got no other Pokemon that could evolve. Both Garchomp and Squirtle are fully evolved Pokemon. I can't do it on the egg either, because I don't know what the egg is. Winton is the only one left, man. It's the only one. Looks like we are members of rival teams. You're Destin, I'm Warframe. Dude, okay, so actually, I did play Warframe for a bit. For like I think close to a year and a half to 2 years. The unfortunate thing is, though, I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it so much because of the sheer amount of grinding required when you first start out. And like, I get it, you know, it takes time to acquire stuff. The unfortunate thing is, though, I had a former friend that I played it with, who at the time, you know, this is like, God, 6 years ago at this point. This is a friend who had played the game since launch of, I think it was like either the beta or the alpha, the closed alpha. Okay? So they have been playing for years. Years. They had like, I want to say like 7,000 to 8,000 hours of playtime. They had like, I think at the time they had like around 2,000 or so platinum. So like that's the in-game currency that you pay with real money. But the thing is, I was explaining to them how I was unable to really enjoy or participate in the game as much as he was, because I didn't have the ability to craft things. And he kept telling me, like, yeah, just get yourself some platinum and go, you know, or stuff. Didn't offer really to help grind with me or help grind me, you know, certain things to help me to get to these places that he was wanting to go and things. Was refusing to do that and expecting me to pay more money when I was already doing both a job and working, or not working, but doing college. So like, I barely had free time, by the way. And he didn't do anything, by the way. No college, no work, nothing. No job, nothing. All he did was play fucking games all day. Okay? And he expected me to pay a lot, you know, what little money I had at the time to get platinum in Warframe to advance things quicker, so that way I could join him on these, you know, things. And when I told him about that, he told me like, yeah, you're stupid. You're stupid. I'm like, really, man? Really? Really? Yeah, needless to say, I didn't stay friends with him for long after that, because, yeah, he was a bit of a dick. Anyways, Anyways, outside of that, dude, yeah. We have our new Pokemon, and I have no idea what it could be. It could be a Togepi. It could be random. No idea. It is random! I know it's not new player friendly, and that was my point. That was my point to him. And he didn't understand. Anyways, we got ourselves an Ivysaur. We're gonna have the entire Kanto starters by the end of this, I swear. I'm gonna name this Grog. Speaking of, dude, I want the cold one's Grog. I want Grog. I want to try it. Also, sorry for the dumb ex-friend. Yeah, you know, you're fine, Lonely. No, you're fine, man. But no, that's what I was trying to get across to him, is that Warframe isn't very new player friendly, especially because of how much grinding you have to do in said game. And instead of him taking the time to run missions with me, that was my issue. And that's the main reason why I didn't want to continue playing, especially with him, is that he kept going, he kept grinding whatever he needed, you know, and stuff. And then he would just not play. But he expected me to spend what little free time I had back then doing nothing but the game. And I'm like, bro, I barely have free time because I have schoolwork, I have a job, you know, and you want me to grind endlessly on this game to play with you? Nah. 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 You gotta help me out here. Or else I'm not playing the game. And that's pretty much how it ended. He didn't understand. I don't know why. Alright, we have another bold nature though. And color change. Changes the Pokemon's type to the foe's move. Wait, who has color change? That sounds like a legendary move, or a legendary ability. Color change ability. Oh, that's, Kecleon. Really? Oh, I didn't know about that. Who else has this? It's just Kecleon. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Just so you know, the community is incredible, and they would 100% help you, though. And so would I. Shame how it turned out then. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, if I had time, I would probably play Warframe again. And stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have the free time to do so. That's the main issue. Because don't get me wrong, I loved the combat. The combat, the game, or what is the fire? Not fire, but the firearms. Very fun. Not necessarily as good as Destiny per se, you know, because that is the one thing Bungie has done. Bungie is fantastic when it comes to firearm combat. So good, so fun. But yeah, no, Warframe, fun game. Really fun game. I'm not knocking the game down for that. It's not very new player friendly like what you said. Because yeah, it is a lot of grinding. Arcadey, but movement is superior to Destiny. Definitely. Oh my god, dude. I don't know what frame it was that was very fast, but I managed to get it. And it made the experience so much better. Like, just running around, it was so much fun. Anyways, I'm gonna try and do a roll here to see if I can't get myself healed up. A 2. I had to deposit half my team. I don't remember what the frame was called. It was just more of the speed one. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I can't heal. I can't do anything there because I actually have to deposit half my team. That's sucky. I had to deposit half my team, man. That's sucky. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Alright, so let me... How do I want to do this? Because I'm gonna flip a coin. Flip a coin and see. Does that round up or down? That's what I'm looking up right now. Coin flip. Alright, so I'm gonna do heads, I deposit 2. Tails, I deposit 1. Alright? Alright, tails. Head, deposit 2. I said tails, deposit 1, right? Okay. So. Oh. Okay, God, dude, that's so good. Okay, for now, I'm gonna deposit Grog. And just keep rolling with the two bosses. Damn, dude. Alright, let me get the random rolling going again, and let's continue on. So, I think maybe I can do the puzzle over here. Because I think I can, and then we can get another encounter, by the way. Which, okay, wait, before I do, I forget. I gotta get the mart. I got all the rest of my stuff here. I only got 1 item so far, I think. So I can get more. Oh, wait, there's more stuff now? Oh, repels, escape rope. Okay, let's get myself stuck up. So we have 18 that we can potentially get, but I'm only limited to 9. Got 6 of those. 1 paralyze heal, an antidote. I'm gonna get 1 antidote just to be safe. And then I'm gonna get the rest in Pokeballs, which should be 8. Alright, cool. Alright, so now when I go to a Pokemart, I'm gonna have to roll again. We're gonna go and try and do that puzzle thing, so that way we can go to the... get our encounter here in Union... Is it Union Cave? I forget what it's called. Because is it this way? Oh man. Okay, wait, do you guys remember this puzzle in the original games and how bad it was? Because, like, it was so tough for me as a kid to, like, figure it out. Or maybe it's just because I was stupid back then. There we go. Isikabuto. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Did you just come from the above? You solved the puzzle. Yeah, he's gonna talk about unknown, but we're not gonna get unknown here. We're gonna get something different. Kinda hoping for something really good. Kinda need it. Do, 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 bum, bum. That's not... Wait. Is it Elamize or is it Volby that's good? Or decent? I don't remember. I don't know. Let's get some Sand Attack going. Like, I'm not saying that it's probably gonna be the one that's like hinging on, but maybe. Perfect. Firefly Pokemon. Its fragrance attracts a swarm of Volbeat. So they draw over 200 patterns in the night sky. Alright, what are we gonna name her? Signal Beam. Oh, really? Am I thinking of Volbeat, though? And then again, I don't know which generation it is. Because I know hearing something about Elamize and Volbeat being decent. But that might be also because of a ROM hack. Might be a specific ROM hack that made Elamize better. I don't know. I don't remember. My brain too fuzzy. Let's see. I keep hearing something in my right ear. Maybe I'm going insane. Bee's knees. Bee's knees. There we go. Alright, let's actually see what it has, because it could potentially be really good. Never mind. Oh wait, no, Hustle. Boosts the attack stat, but lowers accuracy? Okay. Kinda good. Maybe. What do you have for, Gentle? Which means raised is your special defense, but lowers defense. I can't say whether that's good or not. I don't know. His Pokemon might not be the best. It should have quick attack. Oh wait, does it not? Oh, I didn't want to switch in. I wanted to do summary. Stupid. Bro, I could have had myself a frickin' Nidorina. There we go. Check moves. Yeah, we don't have it. Darn. Get ourselves out of here, because we need to do some stuff. Alright, so that was my encounter there at the Ruins of Alph. Now we can go down and potentially get another encounter. On Route 32. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait, no, wait! I forgot to do the rules. I forgot. Alright, I'm not gonna count the Ruins of Alph, but here, I'll set it up for this one. What do I need? A 20. Okay. Alright, here we go. 18. Okay, so I get to choose my encounter here. Alright. God, I gotta remember to do that. Alright, so let's see. We have Bonsly, Delcatty, let's see, what else can we potentially get here? Arbok. Bum 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 bum. What else can we potentially get? See, this is partially why I would like to do it in Radical Red in the future, because we can open up the Dex Nav to see the randomized Pokemon encounters. Oh, that's right, he doesn't have Shadow Tag or something stupid like that. Oh god, I forgot. That would have been scary. Alright, let's see, what else? Wormpool. Okay, so we have, so far, Bonsly, Delcatty, Wobbuffet, Wormpool, and Arbok. Who would be good? Not to mention, can I get them? Because I have 5 Pokeballs. Wobbuffet's good, yeah. Shadow Tag makes it even better, but I don't know what ability it would have. Yeah, because it also depends on what abilities they all have, too. But, yeah, let's try and go for Wobbuffet. Oh, frickin' Blissey. What is it? It's not good physically, right? Do. But yeah, let's go for Wobbuffet. That might be the best encounter here. Do bum bum. It has frickin' drought. Holy cow. That's a pretty good ability on that one. So wait, then what's the other potential ability that it has? Because the first one that we encountered didn't have that. Do the level up skills change as well? What do you mean by level up skills? Darn. Here, I'm gonna speed this up so we can actually try and get the Wobbuffet. Wormpull. Blissey again. Come on. As in, do Pokemon still get, for example, a Quick Attack at level 17? They should. I don't think I've adjusted anything in terms of their movesets. Or are these completely randomized? No, I don't think it's randomized. The only thing I remember randomizing is the Pokemon, the trainer teams, and their abilities. Everything else should stay the same. So like there's no adjustment to their stats, no adjustments to the moves, so it could potentially just be Generation 4's learn set for Pokemon. Alright, let's see. We have a level 4 Wobbuffet, and I don't know how hard it's going to be to capture it. Darn. Because, like, it's level 4. I can't hurt it. Never mind. Okay, wait. You're male. Okay, cool. So Wobbuffet should have everything it learns at level 1, then. We'll see. Let's see, what is Wobbuffet's gonna be named? I keep hearing something, and I don't know if it's the actual game doing it or what. I'm hearing, like, periodically this weird buzz. I think it might just be the game. That's weird. Here we go. Boyfet. Boybuffet. Alright, let's see what abilities this thing has. Could be good. Sassy. Immunity. Prevents poison. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, so it pretty much has all the moves that are good. Counter, Mirror Coat, Safeguard, and Destiny Bond. Cool. Alright, well that's not bad. Let's see, it raises its special defense, lowers speed, I believe. Alright. I mean, I think Wobbuffet in general is not that fast to begin with. Okay, so we have 4 Pokemon right now on our team, 2 in the box. Let's see, what time is it? 12:17. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, what I'm thinking about doing is probably... I might end the stream off here for now. Take some time to adjust the rule sets, and then add everything to the descriptions, all that stuff, and then kind of decide on how I want to continue going about this. But yeah, this is the first introduction to the new Nuzlocke series that I'm trying out. Dice of Fates. Alright, cool. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna put my streaming schedule up again. It's probably gonna be the posting on my community page here on YouTube, as well on Twitter. I'm gonna aim to do it every Sunday, but there is a potential of me posting it on Monday, the day of the new week. Or even Saturday, one of the two. Hopefully during the weekend. But yeah, I am definitely wanting to start streaming at least once a week again. If not, maybe two times a week. It's normally going to be in the afternoon/evening. Today, right now, I have the day off, so I was able to stream earlier. But don't always expect an early morning stream like today. Most of the time, I work 7 to 3 in the morning, so I'll have the afternoon/evening to do streams. So yeah, definitely expect that. And yeah, it's hopefully I can aim for at least once a week and just go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will continue this, hopefully either this weekend or next week. Yeah, we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna adjust the rules and stuff, but also, I want to play some other games as well. So yeah, definitely let me know what games you would like me to play. If not, I could just surprise you guys with stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so very much for stopping by. I hope you like it. I'm trying to do different things and not just do like a normal type of Nuzlocke and stuff. Damn, seems like morning for you would be best for me. Maybe. Oh wait, what do you mean? Yeah, probably. Do you live in like across the pond in Europe and such? 'Cause yeah, here in America right now it's 12:20 p.m. for me. Time zone wise, probably.
Aww.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. The stream itself is going to stay up, by the way. I'm thinking about keeping streams up on the channel here. And either I'm going to be like taking them and then making them into videos sometime later here on the main channel. If not, I might be moving some to a second channel sometime later. But yeah, Central Europe. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Leyland, and this was my new hardcore Nuzlocke series in SoulSilver called Dice of Fates. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.